Hi, hello, we are back with the best game ever, Nancy Drew, Lost Train to Blooming Canyon. I am as excited as I was when we started it. You can find the previous part in the description box, by the way. So without further ado, let's just dive right in. Let's go back to our train. Alrighty. In the last part, we have not read the letter.
3rd of November, 1901, from somewhere in Colorado. Dear Ruth, I know that we've never met, but now that your father, my estranged brother, is gone, you are my only living relative. I am writing to you to tell you about my mine before I, too, depart this earth, and its location is lost forever. I cannot tell you outright where it is, lest this epistle fall into the wrong hands, but with the information which follows, and with my train, which shall be yours upon my death, I promise that you'll be able to find it. First, you will need a map. To obtain it, know that my travels have taken me all over this great country, to towns which can be difficult to find, to Calico, Silverado, and Central City, to Dodge City, Virginia City, and Tombstone. To locate the mine on the map, you'll need my projector. When it comes to placing the stones, you'll need to ask someone who holds a warm place in my heart. I have stored his name accordingly, but to retrieve his name, you'll have to give the dolls an order. This will require looking inside Camille's dancing shoes for the name of their maker, and wearing the shoes as you perform her favorite step on the dance floor. As for my beloved Camille, she has 4 words for you, words which, when translated into numbers and used in combination, will help power my projector. But alas, she's taken them with her to her grave. So go to Copper Gorge, Colorado, and pay your respects, and let some of her goodness rub off on you. I promised Camille that this train would always be her home. In return, she promised to never leave, and indeed she never has. People say I'm crazy, but I've seen her, and heard her, and feel her presence on the train even today, 20 years after her untimely death. So above all else, my dear niece, let nothing happen to my train. It holds wonderful things. Kindest regards, Jake Hurley.
Thank you, Nancy. I kind of want to write all of those down because I feel like this is important. So, Calico, Silverado, Central City. Central City. Dodge City. Dodge City. Virginia City in Tombstone. Virginia City and Tombstone. So I had an idea. I'm not sure if it's a good one, but we will check it out later. That is, requires all of those names. So, map, projector, name. You'll need to ask someone who holds a warm place in my heart. I have stored his name accordingly. Interesting. The name of their maker. This is actually interesting. 4 words for you. Okay, let's check the name of the maker of the shoes. And while we doing that, I think it is a good thing to let John Gray know that we have seen all of those dancing lights. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Maybe he will leave to check them out, and I can snoop around his stuff.
Sup?
I saw a bunch of weird glowing lights outside the window of the sleeping car.
Really? Actually, I'm not surprised.
Charlena said Jake Hurley used to see them too, only he attributed them to his dead wife, Camille.
They're probably some form of piezoelectricity.
Okay.
See, my guess is quartz crystals in the ground are being compressed as the train passes over them, and the resulting voltage, called piezoelectricity, is manifesting itself as glowing lights, probably because of some quirk in the train's shape or in the composition of the metals used in its construction. It was custom built, remember?
So it's a natural phenomenon, not a ghostly one?
Take it from me. Old Mother Nature was capable of some pretty scary stuff.
I'll let you get back to work.
Take care.
All right. I was kind of hoping that he would leave, but it's okay. Do we need to say something to Tony?
Glad you dropped in.
Oh.
Lori told me she'd given you a letter from Jake Hurley that says how to find his mine.
That's right.
That's right. You can read it if you want.
Lori should have given that to me. I mean, I'm the trained professional around here. Let me take a look.
God bless you, Tony Balducci.
I've seen enough. 2 words. Useless. Those are just the rantings of a guy
That's
who
one
spent
word.
way too much
But
of his
okay.
life swirling mud around in pans under the hot sun. 5-star nut job.
You don't think there's anything helpful in there?
Nada.
You've been a big help.
Helping people is what I'm all about.
Sure. Oh, okay. Let me go back to check the shoemaker.
That must be the projector Jake mentioned in his letter to Ruth.
Yep. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's the projector.
Whoa! Somebody must have thrown the emergency brake.
Good
The
lord.
question is, did somebody throw the brake? Or something?
Oh, Joe, now you sound like Lori.
Hey, I was the first one on the scene, and I saw no one.
What did the engineer say?
He said the train could have derailed. He reset the brake, muttered a few choice words, then headed back to the engine just as you and Lori showed up.
Everybody was there except Charlena. I don't think she left her laptop the whole time.
Okay. Interesting.
There's no way Lori could have thrown the brake, unless she had someone else do it.
The question is, why? What did she or anybody else stand to gain by stopping the train?
Answer? Nothing. Which is why I think we should at least consider the possibility that something less human in nature may be at work here.
Joe.
Ah, Joe.
I'm going to see if Balducci's done dusting for fingerprints. Catch you later.
Okay. Can we talk to the...
Engineer,
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. I talked to you before, very briefly.
you're not the one who pulled the emergency brake, are you?
Nope.
No.
Good. Because if you were, I'd have to come back there and throttle you. Old as this train is, it's a wonder it stayed on the tracks.
Is there any way that brake could have been activated accidentally?
You pull on the handle, the wheels lock. You don't pull on the handle, they don't lock. Did somebody
Makes
pull on
sense.
the handle by mistake? I guess it's possible, but if you ask me, anybody that stupid has no business being on a train, or anywhere else for that matter. Now, if you don't mind, I gotta get back to work.
Thanks. Okay, Tony Balducci, right? And I wanted to... I wanted to do something, right? Oh, check the shoes. Let's talk to Shirley.
More
first.
questions?
Yep.
Would you like to see the letter that Lori gave me as a reward for finding her?
The one in which Jake Hurley supposedly tells his niece how to find his lost mine? No, thank you. I happily leave it to you to try to solve the mystery of his disappearance. You can afford to look foolish, dear. I can't.
Were you able to find the name of Jake's train engineer?
I came across 3 references to the fact that Jake had an engineer, but I'm afraid none of them included his name. I failed. Sorry.
Is she a long-lost relative of this engineer and she's hiding the name? No? I don't know.
Do you have a theory as to who pulled the emergency brake?
Well, I know it wasn't me. I assume it wasn't you, and I highly doubt it was Lori. So that leaves those 2 friends of yours, Mr. Gray and Mr. Balducci.
What do you think their motive was?
I don't know about your friends, but perhaps those other 2 simply thought it would be fun. Boys will be boys.
Aren't you even going to try finding out what happened to Jake Hurley?
No time. The only reason I haven't insisted that Lori release me from all this silliness is there's always the possibility that what happened to him has the makings of a bestseller, although I highly doubt it.
Why are you so sure that Jake's story wouldn't make a bestseller?
His story is an all too common one. A man wanders off into the desert in search of gold and never returns. Why? He either doesn't have enough food or water, or he encounters hostile natives.
But why was his train found out in the middle of nowhere with just the dead engineer on board?
That does make the story a little more interesting. My guess is the engineer got tired of waiting for Jake to return, took off in the train to get help, and died of a heart attack along the way, after which the train rolled to a stop in Blue Moon Canyon. Anyone experienced enough to single-handedly run a steam engine would have been quite a bit older than Jake.
What do you think happened to Camille?
She probably died of something mundane like pneumonia or even measles. Now, if it was wintertime when she died, and they were in the mountains, Jake no doubt kept her body on the train for months before he buried her, which is rather delicious in a morbid sort of way.
I'll touch bases with you later.
Remember, if
delicious.
it's juicy, I want to know about it.
Nothing delicious about that, but I mean, okay. What else have we not? Okay. Hurley's, Burley. Okay. Is that the maker? I'm not sure. Let's talk to John Gray and, you know, do everything that we were supposed to do before the train has stopped.
Sup?
So are you making any progress in here?
Oh yeah, not only am I getting some real unusual EMRs, that's electromagnetic readings, but take a look at this.
You've got something?
I set up a camera and took some time-lapse photos. Sometimes I was in the room, sometimes I wasn't, but somewhere along the line, I managed to get a shot of Camille.
Where? You don't mean that little blob, do you?
Yep, that's Camille.
Okay.
You're skeptical. That's cool. Just remember, the key word when it comes to ghostly phenomena is energy. That blob is the result of Camille's residual life force, spirit if you will, reacting with the chemicals in the photographic paper.
Couldn't it just be a flaw in the photographic paper?
Okay, it could be that too, but it's not. Trust me.
Thanks for the chat.
Goodbye.
Alright. Sure. Tony Balducci asked for fingerprints. Let's go.
What's going on?
Did you find any fingerprints on the emergency brake handle?
None that were any help, thanks to Casey Jones up there. I told the old geezer not to touch anything, but he went and got his big, fat, oily paw prints all over the place. If we didn't need him to drive the train, I'd charge him with obstruction of justice.
Did you do anything else besides look for fingerprints?
Of course. As a matter of fact, I found this. Probably fell out of the perp's pocket while he was yanking on the handle.
Looks like some kind of thermometer.
Yeah, like the kind a certain ghost hunter uses on that bogus show of his.
You think John Gray threw the brake? But why would he do that?
Because they're thinking about axing his show, that's why. I checked with this buddy of mine in L.A. Gray's got to come up with something real big real soon, or he's toast. And you can't get much bigger than a train with a spooky past that's prone to strange accidents, now can ya?
Have you confronted John with your suspicions?
All in due time. I always like to get my ducks in a row before I make an arrest.
But couldn't someone else have dropped that thermometer?
Please. Who's the top cop here, huh? Who's the world-famous detective? You? I know what I'm doing, sweetheart. John Gray wanted publicity. That's exactly what I'm gonna give him.
It's been great talking to you.
Helping people's what I'm all about.
Sure. World famous detective. Let's talk to Lori. Where is an emergency brake, by the way? I guess it's in the where Joe and okay, sorry, I'm just rambling. So the shoes.
Darn, the name of the shoes is so faded I can't tell what it is. Maybe Bess and George can help me figure out who made them.
Yep, that's a good goal. Let's talk to Lori and then get back to Frank and Joe.
Yes? I hear that Tino and you used to be an item.
How did you know that?
I'm a good detective, remember?
We went out a couple of times, yeah. As for why we stopped going out, you'd have to ask him.
Do you have any idea who
It is
threw the
juicy.
emergency brake?
I know exactly who did it.
You do?
Well, who else could it be?
Okay.
Camille.
Yeah,
None of
alright.
us has any reason to stop the train but Camille. She doesn't want us to find Jake's mine, so she's going to do whatever she can to keep its location a secret.
Did you see something?
Well, no. But I'll tell you what. Your friend, that Jim Harley guy?
Not Jim, Joe Hardy.
Yeah, well, he thinks it's Camille, too. He just doesn't have the guts to say so.
We'll talk some more later.
You go, girl.
I definitely go. So,
I wonder if this has something to do with
Yes,
that list of
yes.
cities Jake mentioned in his letter to Ruth.
what I was thinking about is maybe we need to cross out all of the letters that we have seen on the on the letter. So remember how I noticed Silverado here? Silverado. So what I was thinking is maybe I need to remove all of the letters that are in the list and press the remaining ones. Is that? I don't know. Okay, so we need to find Calico first. Calico. C-A-L. Okay. Co. Ico. Lico. Oh, okay. So. Yay! Okay, cool. Now, Silverado. Sick. Now, Central City. Central. Interesting. Central City. Okay. Central City. Yay. Dodge City. Dodge. Okay. Okay. Dodgecity. Virginia City now. Oh. There's no A. Oh, okay. I got it. Virginia. A-C-I-T-Y. And now Tombstone. T-O-M-B-S-T-O-N-E. Is that the four 8-letter that we need to put back in
Guess I'm done.
Okay.
Strange. All that's left is a jumble of letters.
R-Z-T-B-A-A. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Can we put all those letters in here? So it's N. Is there N? Okay, cool. And V, R, Z, T, B, A, A. That's the map. Cool. Wow.
Jake's mine must be somewhere on this map, but where?
Yeah, that we will figure out a bit later. Let's call Bass and George and ask them to find a shoe manufacturer for us.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hey, what's going on?
The name of the company that made Jake's wife's dancing shoes is too faded to read, but to find Jake's mine, I need to know what it is.
Hey, I know what you can do. Take a picture of them with your cell phone, then send it to us, and we'll check them out for you.
But I thought you guys had to paint Bess's room.
Boring. Besides, we're going to have to take a break soon because we're almost out of paint. Probably because Bess has gotten more on me than she has on the walls. Anyway, send us a picture of the shoes via cell phone and we'll get right on it.
Ah, you guys are the greatest.
I know. Need anything else?
I'm not sure. Let's
How
ask
about a
for
hint?
a hint.
You bet.
Gemstones, compartment on the stove. Sheet music. Eagle. Let's do this one.
There's a panel in the sleeping car that I'd like to open, but it's got a 4-digit tumbler lock on it. How can I get it open?
Maybe those 4 digits on the lock have something to do with the 4 words that Jake said Camille had taken with her to her grave. But even after you figure out what they are, you're still going to have to translate them into numbers somehow. That sampler hanging in Camille's car translates images into numbers. So maybe what you need to find is something that translates words into images. Know what I'd do if I were you? I'd go to Camille's car and sample some reading material.
Great. Thanks, guys.
We aim to please.
Bye.
Hey, what are those 4 words? Do we need to visit Camille's grave for that? I feel like that's exactly what we need to do, but let's take a picture first. Is that okay? I don't know. Maybe that is fine. Now we need to think. Let's talk to everybody while we are going.
What's going on?
Oh,
How come you told me you and Lori never went out, and she told me you did?
Don't you ever stop asking questions?
When people start answering them honestly, I do.
I don't want to trigger him
I
with
dumped
the
her,
detective
okay?
thing.
I'm not proud of what I did. I'm not happy about what I did, but it's done. It's over. Now let's drop it.
If you didn't want to dump her, why did you?
You are incredibly irritating, you know that? I dumped her because people said going out with her would make me look bad. Said she was a joke, that no one took her seriously. Said if I started hanging with her, no one would take me seriously. So I stopped calling.
But you didn't stop caring.
No. Now take a powder. I don't feel like talking anymore.
Okay. That is indeed juicy. John Gray, and then... I still want to play...
Hey,
piano.
glad you stopped in. You gotta listen to this.
What have you got?
I put this digital
Okay,
recorder in the
cool.
corner where Camille showed up in that picture and turned it on so it would just keep recording. Now when you play it back at normal volume, all you hear is background noise. But when you turn the volume way up and run the signal through a filter or two,
Someone singing?
hear that?
I hear
crying?
something. It kind of sounds like a woman singing.
Not just any woman. Camille.
Camille.
Yeah.
So be careful what you say in here.
Okay.
She's listening.
Are you by any chance missing a small digital thermometer?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. When I went through the box I'd packed them in, that one over there, I came up one short. I was hoping to set up at least 6 in here so I could check for cold spots. How did you know I was missing one?
Because Tino Balducci found it by the emergency brake handle when he was dusting it for fingerprints, and now he thinks you're the one who pulled it.
That's ridiculous. I didn't have any reason to pull the emergency brake.
Is it true that your show is in danger of being canceled?
Newsflash, my show was canceled. Happened last night. But what nobody knows yet is that it's been picked up by a major TV network. Not only am I still on the air, but I'm sitting prettier than ever. Any other questions?
Were you in this room the whole time prior to that emergency brake thing?
Of course not. I made a couple of trips to my compartment in the sleeping car to get more equipment. But did I get an overpowering urge to pull the emergency brake while I was there? No.
Well, I'll catch you later.
Come back anytime.
Where is the emergency brake? Because it is in a sleeping car. I don't remember seeing an emergency brake. I mean, I probably have seen it, but... Where? Oh, yep. I don't see anything. Maybe there's nothing that we can get. Talk to Charlena.
More questions?
I'll let you get back to your writing.
My publisher thanks you.
Right.
Nancy, you missed it.
Missed what?
The argument of the century.
Joe, he's exaggerating.
Aw, come on, you heard them. They were ready to tear each other to shreds.
Who?
Charlena and Lori.
All we heard was the tail end of it, and unfortunately, we really couldn't make out what they were
Juicy.
saying.
So you don't know what they were arguing about?
No.
But whatever it was, both of them were absolutely out of their minds, livid.
And it would probably be a good idea to find out why.
Let me look into it. I'll talk to you later, okay?
You know where to find us.
Yeah, because you're just sitting here and not really helping me in the investigation.
More questions?
What were you and Lori arguing about earlier today?
Lori and I? We weren't arguing. We were simply discussing a topic about which both of us are passionate, that's all.
You weren't angry?
No.
Sorry.
And even if we were, that's really none of your business. I know that sounds harsh, but really, Nancy, eavesdropping is so tacky.
Actually, it was Frank and Joe Hardy who overheard you. They said I should talk to you before they gave me all the gory details, but since you obviously don't want to tell me your side of the story, I'll just have to get the scoop from them.
No, you don't have to do that. A storyline that Lori submitted to me found its way into my last book, despite the fact that she never received compensation for it. She's reading the book now, and when she got to that part, she freaked.
You stole one of her ideas?
She had no business sending me unsolicited material,
Hey,
but technically,
Lady.
yes.
that's not cool.
Now, legally, she can't prove anything, and I'm certainly not about to admit anything. And it's not as if she needs the money. But that's what we were arguing about. For what it's worth, I'm going to talk to this producer I know to see if he'll cast Lori in his next movie. It'll help ease my conscience, and who knows? She could wind up being a star. I mean, she is blonde.
I'll touch bases with you later.
Okay.
All right, then.
Hey, how's it going?
Tino found one of John Gray's thermometers by the emergency brake handle and is getting ready to throw the book at him.
John Gray threw the emergency brake? Why would he do that?
That was my first question, which makes me wonder if maybe Tino's the one who's up to something.
I still say there's less to all this than meets the eye, if you get my drift.
I get your drift, Joe. I have lived with your drift for years. I am saddled with your drift.
All right.
See you in a bit.
If you need anything, just let us know.
Okay, thanks. Right. Wait, would the current engineer know the name of the old engineer? Maybe it is somewhere in the engineer cabin?
This better be Miss Gerard.
Well, actually,
Forget it.
Will Bess and George call me? Or do I need to call them myself? That's cool.
Hello?
me again. Just checking to see whether you were able to find out the name of those dancing shoes yet.
Your wish is our command, but hang on to your hat. The name is a real mouthful. The shoes were made by Chaussette Chateauyantes, Chaussetoyantes, That's French for shimmering socks. Apparently, if you were into dancing in the 1870s, that was the company to get your shoes from.
Chaussette Chateauyantes. Got it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for letting us help.
Apparently, Tino and Lori went out a couple of times, but he
Let's
broke
hear
it
some
off.
gossip.
Why'd he break it off?
Because everybody told him dating her would hurt his credibility.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. It's cool that Balducci lets other people tell him who to date? No, that the three of us know something that like maybe 4 other people in the whole country knows. You scooped the tabloids, Nancy. Bess, calm down. You're slopping paint all over the phone. Oh no, it still works, doesn't it? Hello? Nancy? You still there? Hello?
Yes, Bess, I'm still here.
Oh, thank goodness. So what other yummy things have you found out?
Charlena and Lori had this big, huge argument, and you'll never guess why.
Lori called Charlena a hack.
No.
Charlena called Lori an airhead.
No.
Bess, she doesn't really want you to guess, okay? Tell us, Nan.
Well, it seems that Lori sent Charlena a bunch of story ideas, one of which Charlena used in her latest book without telling or paying Lori.
Charlena stole something Lori wrote? That's incredible. No, the fact that Lori wrote something that Charlena thought was worth stealing. That's what's incredible.
That actually makes me think both of those things. Let's go for Lori.
It makes me think that Lori may not be quite as dumb as she looks.
Yeah, better keep an eye on her,
She
Nan.
does not look dumb.
John Gray claims to have Camille's voice
Right.
on tape.
Really? Did you hear it?
I heard a woman singing, but it was very faint.
You heard an actual ghost?
Bess, whatever I heard was barely audible. For all I know, it could have been a voice off the radio or something.
Did the real Camille like to sing?
According to Charlena, she did.
Well, there you go. You heard a ghost. Oh, Bess, you are so gullible. Open-minded. Gullible.
Catch you later.
We'll be right here. Yeah, washing the paint out of our hair.
Okay. What was about the shoes? Looking inside for the maker. Why would I need to know about his name? Warm place in my heart. I have stored his name accordingly. Oh, I have to give the dolls an order. My beloved Camille will help to power my projector. Okay, pay your respects. So we need to put the dolls in order. But I'm not sure how do I do that. Okay. Let's see. Rearrange them maybe. Let's take a look at the dolls again. Maybe Nancy will say something, or I don't know. Okay, so the dolls. How many dolls are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Interesting. So it also has the same amount of both of those words, Chaussette Chateaubriand, right? They all have 11 letters in them. But I don't know how, like, which word do I choose? Shimmering socks. How does that help me give the dolls an order? John Gray said the weird lights. Okay, sure. Interesting. Let me take a look at the pictures that I made. Sickly Sarah. Porta John. Sickly Sarah. Sickly Sarah. Oh! Angry. Do we have Angry Edna somewhere? Because we do have double S. So it can be Sickly Sarah. Right? This is Sickly Sarah. No, not this one. The one that has... Oh god. Let me just take a look again at the Sickly Sarah. No, that's not this one. Oh. So maybe it's this Sickly Sarah. Now we need someone with CH, then AUETTESC. Okay. Let's see. We also have Edna, Yawning Alice. Yawning Alice. Do we have why then? Oh, we do have. So, Yawning Alice. Okay, okay, I think I know how to do it, but I need to think a little bit. We also have HA and CH. CH would be this one, right? She has pleated skirt and she's not the pleated, but you know, kind of. And then we have Hagar Anderson. It is the boy, this one. HA. HA. Where is HA? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's supposed to be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. You're here, I suppose. What else do we have? Naughty Tina. Face, Naughty Tina. Tears. Naughty Tina. Fractured tiny skull. Okay. Naughty Tina is second to last, the one with fractured skull. There we go. But Angry Edna. See. Is she not Angry Edna? Maybe I don't know, maybe I am mistaken. Right. Oh my god, she's not Angry Edna, she's Awful Ursula. Why would I think that she's an Angry Edna? Awful Ursula. We do have Awful Ursula second, so that's her. Okay, I am pretty much sure about the first 3 dolls. Now, we need to find a doll that is ET and then TE. Okay. Okay. Let me just write it down. Blonde with burgundy skirt. After that, red hair, yellow dress, after that, different eyes, one, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Second to last is fractured skull. Now the boy is 7. Boy with suspenders. Okay. Cool. What else do we have? Eliza Sandberger has red ribbon. Eliza has red ribbon. ES. The red ribbon is the last one. There you go. Red ribbon. Now I already have 6 dolls placed, and I hope correctly. So it's CHATTYANTES. Cool. Cool. What else do we have? We also have Teddy Eberhart. Can it be... Is this a boy? I think it's a boy. Can it be the only remaining boy? Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mama!
Good lord. Why do you do that? Okay, cool. So... blonde boy is number 5. What else do we have here? Someone called Thomasina O'Neill has blue something on that person. Not person, but like doll. Mama! Can you stop doing that? Huh. Someone is supposed to be in pink shoes. Whose pink shoes do we have in the... okay. Ill-tempted Edna could not get her way. She couldn't get Alice to come on and play. I can't, I'm too tired. Yawning Alice. Edna the Terrible. The all came out was one 2-part word. Why I'm not your mother? Oh, okay, the one that does...
Mama!
Exactly. It is Edna the Terrible. Edna the Terrible is 4. It is Edna the Terrible. Okay, number 6. C. The one that does not have shoes, right? Because... well, I mean... we have seen her shoes. No shoes. Now we need to figure out those dolls. Can we... oh, yep. Sleepy. And no hair. Even though we have figured it out. Let's see. What has opened? Whoa! More weights. Wow. So cool, so cool. What is this? Something pretty. Is that it? Okay. Now I think we can successfully open up dog and a square, right? Okay, wow. Duck and a square. God, I love puzzles in this game. They're fantastic. Duck would be 1. Square would be 4. So we need to... How do we do that, I wonder? Right. What if? Mm-hmm. And after that, we need to do a dock. Do we put 3?
There. With any luck, I just opened the stove in the dining car.
Cool. Let's go. Something is wrong with my hair today.
Sup?
Thanks for the chat.
Take care.
Sure, thank you. A dog. Let's see. Oh,
James Thurston.
hey, James Thurston. The sum of $9 a week plus room and board in return for his services as the engineer of my train. That it? That is it.
Hey, how's it going?
I think I know the name of Jake Hurley's engineer. James Thurston.
Great! What else do you know about him?
Well,
That's it.
nothing.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, finding out more about him will give us something to do. We'll look into it.
See you in a bit.
You better.
Do we give this information to
More
Charlene?
questions?
I'll touch bases with you later.
Remember, if it's juicy, I want to know about it.
Do you know? Okay. Tell Frank and Joe. Yep.
Check.
We still have not found all of the gemstones. It's okay.
Check.
Okay. John Gray.
I'm done with that. Still have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Finish that.
Well, Bess.
Finish that. Check.
I have to find... Yep.
Finish that.
Spyglass, lamp, map, and... Okay, I only have a map so far, I think.
Check. 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 Haven't done that yet.
Oh, it's not all of the slugs. Oh, well, that makes sense, because we need an eagle slug. Oh, to open the eagle, we need more slugs. See if and how those symbols on the stoves are... Okay.
I'm done with that. I'm done with that.
Okay.
I'm done with that.
Cigar
Check.
box.
Finish that.
Oh,
Can't check that off yet.
Still have not done that.
Can't check that off yet.
Which phone numbers?
Can't check that off yet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and we have found
Finish
Gloria.
that.
Okay. Have you found
Hey,
something?
how's it going?
Were you able to find anything out about Jake's engineer, that James Thurston guy?
Good news and bad news. The good news is he had a wife in Copper Gorge, so he may have had children.
The bad news is our internet service provider stopped providing before we could use our cell phones to find out anything else.
That's okay. We can do more checking when we get to Copper Gorge.
Right.
Oh my god. Do we get to the Copper Gorge already? Like right now? Ooh. Oh my god, I really want to do the burger mini game today. Please. Museum, station. Okay, let's go to the museum.
Hey there! Welcome to Buell's Old Time Taffy House. Come on over here.
Buell.
Welcome, stranger. Listen, you by any chance get here on that private train what's parked out yonder?
As a matter of fact, yes, I did.
There's a rumor going around that Charlene Purcell's on board. Is that true?
As a matter of fact, yes, it is.
Hot dang if that don't beat all. I've read every single book that gal's ever written. Best writer whatever lived. Did she get off the train too?
I don't think so. She's pretty busy.
Charlene Purcell herself right here in Copper Gorge, breathing the same air as me. Hot dang! Well, welcome, little missy. Go on in and take a gander at what life was like during the heyday of Copper Gorge whilst you sample some of our delicious homemade saltwater taffy.
Sample?
Saltwater
As in
taffy?
free sample?
Some taffy on a stick'll cost you 2 tokens. which you can get by winning both those games over there.
How much does it cost to play them?
Well, ain't you the little penny pincher? Fact of the matter is they're free. Less you go messing with the artifacts I got in here. Do that and you'll be headfirst in the nearest snowdrift before you know what hit you.
Are you
Okay.
Buell?
Do I sound like a Buell to you?
Sorry, the costume kinda, threw me off.
Oh, right. Sometimes I forget I'm wearing this thing. Buell was my great-great-uncle. This building used to be his general store. During the glory days back in the 1880s, he commenced a pawnbrokering. So the miners Copper Gorge was crawling with back then could raise some cash to pay for grub and tools and such. But pretty soon, the mining boom went bust. And there was Uncle Buell, stuck with a whole store full of junk. Only it wasn't junk to him. Debris from lost lives and broken dreams is what he called it. Couldn't bring himself to get rid of it. So he passed it on to his kin. My great-granddaddy's the one who come up with the idea of turning the place into a tourist attraction.
Do you by any chance have any of Jake Hurley's things in here?
Jake who?
Hurley. He was a miner. I think he may have left a lamp and a pickaxe with your great-great-uncle.
Never heard of him. Of course, that don't mean his stuff's not here. Just means you're just gonna have to look around and see for yourself. But remember, Susie Q, don't touch.
Pleasure talking to you.
Be right here if you got any questions.
Okay, let's see. Employees only.
This
Tap
looks
kitchen.
just like the insignia I saw on the train. I'll bet this was Jake's trunk. If this was his trunk, maybe the pickaxe and lamp that I need are inside.
You ain't touching anything over there, are you, missy?
Oops, I'd better go ask permission before I mess with this.
Okay. Let's maybe play some games. Gold Rush. How do I do that? Oh my god. How do I do that? Good lord, how do I do that? I'm just gonna hope for the best. Are mine yellow? And his are pink ones. Oh, good lord. Please. Oh no. Okay, let's try again. I'm just gonna hope for the best, basically. Oh, maybe I can make it this time. Oh, come on. What? Maybe I can like wait now. Or just no. Okay, come on. Please. What if I'll just wait and don't do anything? And he will be the first one to get to the finish. Yep. Come on. Oh. Yay! Cool. I won. I won a token, I assume, right? Yep. Alrighty. And this thing. How do we do that? Do I just hope for the best? Let's go for 9. Which one is 9 though? "13 was the first one. Let's go for number 1 now. Is 13 the first one again? Okay.
Loser.
Let's try 13, but I'm not sure if it's will be the same this time. See? How does it? Okay.
Rats.
How many times do I need to play this game? 11 has not started, has not finished the first one yet. Let's do 11. No, please, please. No, it's 13 again. It feels like these surfbetters just try 13 over and over and over again.
Phooey.
Okay. Good lord, okay. I won! Oh, that's cool. Okay. Can I put the tokens and get some taffy? Let's get some taffy then.
Looks like to get some taffy on a stick, I'm going to need 2 different tokens. I need a token.
And this one? Okay, I have a toffee.
You still here?
Do you know what's in that old trunk over there?
Why? You ain't been fooling with it, have you?
Oh no, of course not. No, I just thought it might contain the lamp and pickaxe that I asked you about before.
Well, if it does, you can forget about 'em, 'cause it's locked. None of my kin have ever been able to figure out how to open it. Not even my cousin Alvin, and he went to junior college.
Would it be okay if I tried to open it?
Well, now, I certainly ain't gonna let you break it open if that's what you're getting at.
Oh no, I would never use force, believe me. But in order to try to get it open, I would have to, touch it.
Nope, sorry, not gonna happen, little missy. Unless...
Unless?
Tell you what, you get Charlene Purcell to come in here so's I can shake her hand, and I'll let you fiddle with that trunk till the cows come home.
You know what? I've got a better idea.
Now, what could be better than me coming face to face with the lady who writes the finest literature this here country's ever seen?
Well, that's just it. If you were to just meet her, you'd have nothing to show for it. Afterwards, she'd go her way and you go yours, and that would be it. But if you were to, say, get her autograph, well, then you'd have something to hang on the wall and brag about.
Okay, make it so's I can meet her and get her autograph.
Oh, but the thing is, she's on a deadline, and if you take her away from her writing, she may fall behind. And if she falls behind, her publisher may pull the plug. And if her publisher pulls the plug, it could ruin her career. Do you really want to risk ruining Charlene Purcell's career?
Good heavens, of course not. All right, you just get me Charlene's autograph, and you got a deal.
Okay.
Just make sure she uses my name. I want it real personal-like.
You bet. And your name is?
Fatima, with an F. None of that weirdo PH stuff.
Okay, Fatima. I'll be right back.
Okay, Fatima. Wow. Okay, let's go back to the train and ask Charlene about it. Charlene. Wait. Everyone's not here, so maybe I can...
More questions?
I met a huge fan of yours in town who'd really, really like your autograph. An autographed picture would be even better.
Imagine that. Me having fans way out here in the boonies. Well, I'm sure I have a picture around here somewhere.
I have a pen.
But what I don't
like
have
a
is
pencil,
a pen.
I think.
Usually I just ask my assistant for one.
I have a pencil here somewhere.
A pencil won't do, dear. It has to be ink. See if you
Okay.
can borrow a pen from somebody.
Maybe Tony Balducci has a pen. But what I was saying is maybe John Gray's not on the train, and now I can play piano. Dang it, he's on the train.
What's up?
I really need a pen. Could I borrow one from you?
Sorry.
I won't keep you any longer.
Goodbye.
Okay. Still cannot play, right? He said that he will tell me. Okay, hello, Tony.
I can't stay mad at a fellow detective. What do you need?
Do you by any chance have a pen I could borrow?
Why, I'm surprised at you. Don't you know that every detective should carry a pen?
Oh, a
Actually,
pencil.
I carry a pencil.
Well, as it happens, I got lots of pens. Tell you what, if you can play that Leaping Lizards game I found over there and do better than I did when I played it, which shouldn't be that hard seeing as how smart you are, I'll give you a pen. What do you say?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, the object of the game is to get rid of as many lizards as you can by jumping them with other lizards until you can't jump anymore. Last time I played, I wound up with just 5 lizards. If you can wind up with only 4, the pen's yours.
How do we do that? I wonder. What do I do now? Oh, okay. Wait, is that it? Oh, no, it's not. And I can make it like this. And this, and this, and this. Oh, that wasn't smart. Okay. Okay. That's not good. That's not good.
You lost. Guess
Okay.
you're not so smart after all. Try again.
Yeah, I will try again.
Well, sure.
Let's start. Now. Okay, so the goal is basically to get rid of those lizards, the ones that are on the sides, right? I mean, it feels like it. I'm not gonna do that just yet. And okay, that wasn't the move that I wanted to do. Oh, okay, not bad, not bad. What else can I do? Oh, that's not good.
You lost again. One more time.
Okay, yep.
Well, sure.
Okay, let's start again. Good. Okay, now. Now. Oh. Oh, that's not okay. All right. I can do that. Now I need to.
I did it! I won!
Talk about luck.
It's
Here's
not
your pen.
luck.
What else can I do for you?
Hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Not a problem.
Not a problem indeed. Where's Lori? Is Lori on the train or she also went to town? Let's see. She's still here. Okay.
Yes?
Bye.
As soon as you figure it out, let me know.
Of course. Okay, let's go back to Charlene now.
Have you found a pen so I can autograph that picture?
Indeed.
I got it from Tino. You can keep it. If you could have it say to Fatima, that'd be great.
Fatima with F. Okay, perfect.
There you go. Anything else?
I'll let you get back to your writing.
Remember, if it's juicy, I want to know about it.
Okay, so I think we can go to Fatima in the next part. And right now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.